Academic research and writing requires sustained commitment over time. It takes a great deal of dedication to be able to engage with a challenging and difficult project that's in a state of chronic uncertainty and ambiguity. So this week in our co-working community, the Academic Writer Space, our theme for the week is commitment. And we're going to be exploring how we can strengthen our connection to what it is that we are actually committed to inside ourselves, and have that commitment shape and guide our behavior so that we have the experience that our day-to-day behavior is aligned more of the time with what we are actually committed to. So here are 4 things for you to think about when it comes to commitment and doing academic work. Number 1, it's really important to actually get regularly present to what is it that you are committed to. In the stress and pressure and hustle of the day, it can be very easy to lose contact with what it is that we really care about. So step out, take a moment, think about, what do you value? What do you care about? What gets you up in the morning? What's the difference you want to make? What's the impact you want to have? What's the legacy you want to live? Right? What is it that you are committed to? And when you strengthen your connection and your awareness, it's more likely that your connection to your commitments is going to be available to shape your behavior. Number 2, write down your commitments. It's just not possible to remember them in our mind. This will strengthen your connection to your commitments. And I encourage you on a daily basis to write down on a Post-it note, today I am committed to. Leave that where you can see it. I promise you, you will not be perfect. The point isn't to have every single moment of your day you are in alignment with that commitment. The point is to be reminded and to bring our behavior into greater alignment as much as we possibly can. So today I am committed to editing this section, to revising this chapter. Whatever it is that you're committed to, I would really try to actually make it small if you can, so they can be specific outcomes, results you want to produce, but they also can be more intangible. Today I am committed to being kind to myself as I work. Today I am committed to lowering the pressure and working at a pace that's sustainable for me. So you can make your commitment that's going to serve what's going on with you today, tomorrow, one day at a time, and help you given what you're trying to do. Now, your negative emotions, by the way, might also be pointing you to what it is that you're committed to. So number 3, pay attention to how difficult or unpleasant emotions you are experiencing might actually be pointing you back to what you're committed to. So for example, if you're feeling really frustrated, disappointed in your progress, you're upset, you're overwhelmed, you're anxious, you're worried, that's a sign that actually there's something you're committed to, and that emotion is because there's a lack of alignment between your behavior and what you're committed to. Nothing's wrong, this happens to everybody, but perhaps when you're not feeling so great emotionally, your mood isn't the best, what's actually happening is your commitment is speaking to you and asking you, pleading with you, please find teeny tiny tasks and start acting in alignment with the commitment. And then you'll find most likely that those negative emotions will often start to diminish. In a way, it's like the commitment, the energy of the commitment, it wants to be expressed by you through your behavior. And when it gets pent up, it kind of has, like it off-gasses these negative emotions. And number 4, when you notice that your behavior is not aligned with your commitments, it's not because you're not committed. It's probably more likely that the version of you who's shown up to work just isn't compatible with the tasks at hand. It's a compatibility issue, not a commitment issue. So you can shift your focus over to, what can I do inside myself? Can I do some deep breathing? What do I need to do to settle myself, care for myself, help myself get into a state that is compatible with what I said I was going to do? Or do I actually need to change my approach, change the task, break it down differently, switch and do something different, change something in my environment, so that you can pay attention to the internal and external environment and whether or not they are compatible and make adjustments there, so it's easier for you to act in alignment with your commitments. All right, everybody, I am thrilled at the opportunity to explore commitment. I think it's going to be a great week in our co-working community. If you've never experienced what we have to offer, come and experience the power of co-working, of co-regulation. It can really amp up your productivity and support your well-being on the journey to getting a graduate degree, to publishing, whatever your academic goals are. All right, everyone, see you on Zoom.